So I found this YouTuber the other day, kind of one of these typical dudes that goes around looking for mysteries and internet type oddities and creepy stuff. And one thing he does that's really interesting is that he has a Google home device and also an Alexa, and he would ask them strange questions, but these questions are extremely specific. So apparently, there is this Reddit page where people would discuss oddities that take place with the Google device and Alexa. And if you ask it these specific questions, it would give you a bizarre response. And I did not find this Reddit page yet. I am on Reddit, but I will say that the responses, like 80% of them, were indeed quite strange. And unless he's a hacker of some kind, because he films these live as he's speaking to Alexa, or there are a number of possibilities, of course. I'm not saying it's 100% real, but then again, I am, because I had a couple of confirmations of this. Hold on for that, though. So it would give these really bizarre responses. One really notable thing, for example, would be, and I actually verified this with several people on my own, talking to friends on Facebook and such, who claimed that specifically, especially Alexa, would not give you an accurate time. Or, for example, if you were to ask it how many days are left in the year, it would give you, instead of it's September, so let's say there's 100 days, it would say there's 300 days left. Or it would say there's 1,000 days left, or 3 days. It would be totally kind of incoherent random responses. Is this some kind of programming error, a glitch? I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. Google responded to things relating to the CIA and mind control and aliens and all this weird stuff. So naturally, I tried it out. I tried several of the questions on my Google device, and mostly I got generic responses, with the exception of a couple of things. And one of those things I attempted to recreate by filming it as I asked the question again, and it never gave me that same response again. So that just makes things all that much creepier. And what did I ask? One of the questions that this YouTuber asked, which was, he asked Google if it's outside of the simulation. So when I asked it, it said, the first response was, "Why do you want to know?" I attempted again with the camera on, and it said something of the nature of, "I don't understand," or like, the usual crap it says if it doesn't get what you're saying. So then, if I asked it, I told it I want the truth, and it responded with, "You can't handle it," which, granted, that could be some kind of joke on the part of the programmers, referencing the Jack Nicholson movie, or maybe not. I don't know, but that's what it responded. Either way, I was always suspicious of that thing, and I actually got it by accident. I don't want to talk about that story, but I did not intend to get it, actually. So this kind of confirms the creepy nature of that thing to me, and perhaps it really is listening. Anywho, we have stuff going on right now with this housing situation in China, and it's a $300 billion debt that's about to be defaulted. and everybody's comparing it to the 2008 housing crisis. I wouldn't really know. I'm not a financial expert. But I will tell you one thing that's kind of suspicious. Like, I watch quite a number of these financial, YouTubers and listen to their podcasts. Well-known people like Peter Schiff, and they're all saying this is no big deal, that it's nothing, it's just a phase. You have all this speculation, all this buying of empty apartments and flipping it for a higher price, and it's just greed on a whole new scale. This sort of greed just boggles my mind. It is just so distorted, so out of touch with reality, and people just don't ever seem to learn. And in China, they built a bunch of empty apartments and empty cities everywhere, and people bought these apartments in the hopes that their prices would continue to rise forever, which is everyone's hope, right? Because that's all they seem to do, artificially rise everything. And just recently, 2 Fed presidents were caught insider trading in the stock market. So that just goes to show you just how disgustingly vile and corrupt this monstrosity we created. I don't have any kind words to say about this banking system, this phony ass financial system that is the only reason why it's not imploding is because the cancer just keeps growing indefinitely. But will this prick the bubble? I don't know. All I'm saying is that when everyone says everything is fine, like Peter Schiff and all these people who are normally fear porn people and are always gloom and doom, if they're saying everything is fine right now, that's when I'm getting suspicious, and I'm going to take the opposite stance and say that it will probably prick the bubble. The global financial phony fiat corrupt horrifying system, only to be replaced with probably something worse, if replaced at all. Yeah, we don't need anything worse. We need better. Just sickening. I'm so tired of it. Should have saved the Moonlight Sonata for tonight. I play it perfectly now. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll see you later.